सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Theon groaned, hearing his shout. He started once again. I was thinking, why didn't he call me today? They hitting his forehead. Your wallet must be on the nightstand. Nevertheless, they shout, flipping the pancake. Theon, a minute had passed when Theon heard him calling him once again. The phone will also be there. They turn off the stove and open the honey jar. When he called Theon again, Wifey, he keeps the things himself and then forgets. They have cleaning the hand with the apron and rush toward the room. I'm coming, they said, so he will not come behind him like he always does after the third call. How many times have I told you not to leave the room before I have gotten ready? Jungkook said, turning toward Theon as soon as they entered, and they sucked in a breath, watching him shirtless, drops of water on the smooth skin, hair wet. Do you need anything? Theon asked, averting his gaze from him, perfectly toned figure, and he smirked, noticing the blush on Theon's cheeks. Mr. John Theon was still not to see a shirtless Jungkook. Do you not know what I want? Jungkook asked, raising his brows, and Taekook, watching him, taking step toward him. Phone? No. Wallet? No. Breakfast? Jungkook, Theon as he pulled the flesh into his broad chest. My hands are oily, they explained, tried to willing out of the hole, but in response, he grinned tightly, his arms around their waist. It's okay, I have not worn my shirt yet, Theon told, placing a kiss on their pouted lips. Don't show me your eyes now. When you know, I'll get my morning kiss on way. Or the other then, why don't you it? To me myself. Jungkook murmured, placing another kiss on their cherry lips, and they gasped. When, instead of moving back, he held their neck with one hand, pulling them harder, making his soft lips collide with his cold ones. With greater intensity, Theon closed his eyes tightly, grabbing his shoulder. When he chewed Theon's bottom lips, he tickled their chin. Butterflies jumped into their stomach. So sweet. They released a breath, joining his forehead with his tiny hand on his shoulder and his tightly closed eyes causing him to smile. Almost it was 3 months of their marriage. They still react as if he were kissing they for the first time, making his trust on their wet cherry lips. You are crazy. They opened his eyes after evening out his breath. He just smirked, looking at the hazy chocolate brown orbs. You have made me, Jungkook replied, kissing the corner of Taeyoung's lips, and they shivered, inhaling his fresh minty scent. They loved his body, sure. They had secretly used it one time, and he got catched by Jungkook. How could they not, when he slept hugging Tae like a koala? On top of that, it was Sunday. The bad luck, he had teased Tae the whole day and got in the way, with the numerous times saying his scent on Tae turned him on. How ridiculous! Don't remember the embarrassment situation after which they swore not to touch any of his product ever again. Why are you laughing? Jungkook asked, brushing the stand of his hair away from his beautiful face. Because I want to laugh. They chuckled, hiding his face in his chest, but bit their tongue realizing he was not still wearing a shirt. Before they could pull away, Jungkook snagged his arms around Tae in a tight hug. Wifey, stop running away from me already. Jungkook chuckled, kissing Tae's hair softly. I was not running, they said, closing his eyes. But now they had agreed on one thing. It was impossible to get out of his hold. Then what were you doing? Breakfast will get cold, they said, in other words again. I don't mind eating cold food, but I do mind when I am not able to see my wifey the whole day. Taeyong winced, nuzzling Tae's chocolate brown hair, and Tae giggled hearing his word. It was his everyday drama. They was getting used to it now. You'll get late from office, Taeyong whispered hesitantly, wrapping his arms around his bare torso. It's okay, Jungkook smiled, feeling Tae's soft hand tracing imaginary pattern on his back. Aunt asked to have lunch with them today. Yoongi Hyung and Jimin are also invited, Taeyong told. Hmm, now move already, they spoke when he didn't blink. One minute, Jungkook murmured, stalking Tae's soft and silky waves. His warmth relaxing Tae's sense. 1 minute has passed. Taeyong muttered, trying to remove his hand from his chest, and he slowly unwrapped his around Tae's figure, not before placing a soft kiss on his head. My wife is extremely punctual. He doesn't even let a second get wasted, Jungkook spoke, and Tae lowered his head, surprising a smile. If you had shown this much punctuality in office then, Jungkook was still talking when Taeyong glared at him, making him laugh. No, my wife was really punctual in office too. Jungkook corrected himself, and they smiled. Get the breakfast ready, I'll change meanwhile. Hmm? Jungkook added, leaving Taeyong, and he nodded in head as a yes, his heart still flirting by the Jungkook. Jungkook was just going to wear his coat when he heard Tae screaming coming from the kitchen.